Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
What's up guys, I'm back with a Q&A video in regards to my weight loss video. Before I get started, I just want to thank everybody for being so nice to me. Okay, this is glaring. I tried to hide the fact that I'm not wearing makeup, but it just is what it is. I just want to thank you guys for being so nice to me, like for starters. Thank you guys so much for all the support, like before I even get into these questions, because honestly, I just thought that was going to be another video of mine that just got like brushed under the rug. So it was really cool to see that people actually did care. I'm going to get into these questions. There are a lot of them. So if there are some like repeats or anything like that, I'm just not going to read them. Here, let me zoom this in because I'm wearing a skirt and I'm not trying to be too self-conscious about that. I'm not gonna be reading anybody's names, mind you, just to make this quicker because there are a lot of questions. First question is, did your stretch marks go? Also, I've been worried about my boobs going saggy. Silly, I know. Okay, so did my stretch marks go away? Yes and no. I mean, some stretch marks are permanent. I no longer have the redness. A lot of them did go away naturally. I do use shea butter. I did use shea butter on them when I was bigger and when I was losing weight, just to lessen the stress. What was the other one? Oh, sagginess. Okay, so I'm not wearing a bra right now. Not gonna lie, things did, you know, get a little saggy, but I really don't mind. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't care about shit like that. But just to be honest, yes, it is a possibility. If you did gain a lot of breast, you know, while you did gain weight, you most likely will lose it. And it is what it is. I do have like some really light stretch marks on the side of my, like, it's a possibility. During weight loss, did you feel bigger than you actually were? Not during the weight loss part, but when I wasn't really putting an effort to lose weight and I was just gaining, yes, I did think that I was bigger than I really was at times. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There were times where the highest I went was, I think, maybe like 175 or something, and like I swore I was 210 pounds. Like, girl. Definitely was a mental game for me, but then when it came to me like physically losing it, I don't know, it's strange, like, because even when I went plant-based, it just fixed my mental so much that I wasn't even really focused on my body, if that made sense, and things were just happening. I don't know, that's the only way I can explain it. Did you have to change your entire wardrobe both times when you gained and lost a lot of weight? Okay, so depressing drama queen Nadja moment. There was a point when I was at my heaviest where I just like gave away all of my clothes, because like I told you guys, I genuinely thought that that was gonna be my body forever. Like, I was like, there's no point in me looking at these clothes. I'm never gonna be able to fit these clothes, like, it's whatever. But there were a few clothes that I bought when I was losing weight, like when I first started to try to eat healthy and stuff, that I thought would fit me, and then they didn't fit me, and then I just saved them. More so because I was like, okay, well, I'm at least gonna be able to fit this medium at some point, you know? I'm never gonna be a small again, but I'll at least be able to fit this medium or this large at some point. There were some clothes that did shrink in the wash, and as I was losing weight, I held on to them, and yeah, I did have little pieces of clothing that were like my goal clothing. I do still have some of my clothes from before I lost weight, like for example this skirt. Now it does get, you know, a little weird at the waist, but I usually like wear like a fanny pack or a belt or something. This was actually one of the skirts in those try-on hauls that I did before. And yeah, I still keep a lot of my clothes. I love wearing baggy clothes as well, so it's like, I hope that answers your question. My boyfriend is a meat eater. How did you accommodate with eating much differently than he? So my boyfriend's a meat eater also, and what we did at first was make 2 of each meal, but then we noticed that was getting expensive. So what we try to do is I get like a base that we both can share, and then we make our own protein individually. We just now started to do the little individual thing. Before I used to do it, but now that I'm in school, like, I can't be cooking like that. Like, I do enjoy to cook, but I can't be doing it like that. Like, that's basically what I do. We make one big pot of a vegan base, and he makes his own little separate stuff, puts it in a Tupperware, or maybe he'll marinate his own stuff in a Tupperware so that it could taste similar to the main dish. Like, stuff like that. I'll help out a lot, of course, but I can't as much as I could. But that's how I do it. It saves us all money. What is your biggest cravings while trying to lose weight? Also, I love you so much. I love you too. Vienna sausages, oh my God, y'all know I'm a hood baby. I love Vienna sausages. I love hot mamas. Like, oh my God. Not gonna lie, I still eat hot pickles. I still eat boiled peanut. Florida baby, like the hood baby came out when I was like going one day and I'm like, damn, I really, really miss some Vienna sausages. But to keep it a buck with you guys, what I know a lot of vegans can relate to, it was hard for me to let go of that crab broil, girl. Again, Florida baby shit. It was hard for me to let go of the crab broil, and I love breakfast food. Bacon, egg, and cheese, a good old classic bacon, egg, and cheese. That was hard for me to let go. The one thing that I still miss till this day.
To this day?
Till this day. And I know I can't get a vegan alternative because it just does not hit the same. A simple turkey sandwich, or like a deli, a cold cut with like cold lettuce, tomato, mayo, and a cold cut, whether it be a slice of turkey, a slice of like a cold chicken breast, or like that's the only thing I be missing. Like, just cause all of the vegan tofurkeys are fucking disgusting. I'm sorry, y'all can have it. Have you switched to another birth control, or have you gotten off of it 100%? And do you have birth control anxiety? I did have birth control anxiety, girl, and it didn't help that everybody was telling me that I'm going to get pregnant immediately. Everybody was like, girl, when you get off of it, you're going to get pregnant immediately. I don't know why I listened to them, because when I broke up with my ex, I got off birth control by myself, and yeah, I didn't get pregnant. Okay, well, that was teenager dumbass Nadja. This is adult Nadja, and I'm not trying to get pregnant right now because I knew I was not in a good mental space. Like, I could not be a mom. Like, I knew I couldn't back then. I did go to my OBGYN and I weaned off. I did not go back on another type of birth control, and the reason why is because I do see myself having kids before I turn 30. I've been on birth control since I was 17 years old. I'm not trying to fuck up my cycle. Like, my cycle is finally normal again. My cycle has never been like this ever. Even when I got my first period at like 12, 13, like, it's never been like this. It's on time every fucking time. Like, every time. It's short now, cramps in and out. Like, yeah, the cramps are bad as shit. I'm not gonna lie, my cramps are awful. That's why I got on the birth control. I have medicine for that, so it is what it is. No, I am not on any type of pill, depot, anything. I'm just using traditional condoms, because your girl wants to have a kid soon, just not now. But also, I don't want to fuck up my chances, and I also don't want to be those people that fuck around and get knocked up when they're like 30 and they've been on the birth control, and then boom, twins, triplets. Like, not trying to do that. To answer your question, I get you on the birth control fear, but trust me, there are people out there, and I do not recommend this because this is an old hoe trick. There are girls out there that don't even need to use condoms with their husbands or significant others, and they just time their shit out and they know when they're good, when they're not. I don't recommend that, girl, and I got apps on my phone. I would not recommend that, but I'm just saying, like, the female body isn't as mysterious as they like to make it seem. You get what I'm saying? We're good, girl. How would you compare yourself as a person now to how you were before? By the way, I love you. I love you too, girl. Way more confident, way more sure in myself, to the point where, like, other people's trying to tell me about me doesn't faze me, because I know that I have been on this self-growth journey, and it's been very lonesome, and not a lot of people have been wanting to get on that road with me. And those are the main people trying to tell me about myself. And that's what I had to realize. Is like, I don't know, I'm just way more sure of myself now. Like, I really don't need people. It's sad. I've just kind of come to terms with being an introvert. And being an introvert does not mean you're not a social person. It just means that you're very selective of who the fuck you let in. And I haven't been happier. Like, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Like, and I know y'all probably be like, girl, we seen your story times. How could you not give a fuck? Well, it's different now, because now I'm not that fucking scorned ass 20-year-old. I'm about to be 25. Like, I don't got no excuses no more. So, I don't even know what I'm rambling about, girl. What kind of food did you make that wasn't all carbs? What kind of food did I make that wasn't all carbs? Like, before I was vegan? I don't know, that's a lot. What kind of food did you make that wasn't all carbs? I'm really trying to think of how to answer that, because I know vegan diets are like high carb. So I don't know. Here, let me look up low carb meals. That's another thing. I don't be counting calories. I don't do the whole carbs and all that bullshit. Like, I just eat food, girl. I like food. Like, Here, let me see. What's a low carb meal? Let's see if I cooked any. Okay, broccoli. I love broccoli. I eat hella broccoli. I'm seeing tons of broccoli. I'm seeing tons of tomatoes. I eat hella broccoli, tomatoes, stuff like that. But if you're asking what type of low carb, you said what kind of food did you make that wasn't all carbs? Well, I guess when before I was vegan, I would eat like chicken and broccoli, and now I just eat broccoli. I don't know. I don't know. I don't be trying to make myself go into ketosis. I don't be trying to make my body do nothing. Like, I just like food. I eat food. I take my vitamins, and I'm good. What are some easy starter plant-based vegan meals? Spaghetti. It's spaghetti in there. Peanut butter and jelly. Things that you probably wouldn't even think were vegan. Like, it's tomatoes and vinegar. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I love broccoli. I used to be able to eat broccoli just raw. I don't do it that much anymore, but oranges, tons of fruits, avocados, girl. Avocado on everything. Avocado toast. My advice to you is to just look at things that you already do eat that are vegan, and you're like, huh, I would never known that, you know? And another thing I would suggest is just going to the supermarket right now and getting some vegan butter. Once you get vegan butter and a good nut-based milk, like almond milk, cashew milk, whatever, keep that in your house and you'll be surprised at how much you could substitute. I would start there first. Cereal. Get you some almond milk and some Cheerios, bitch. You get what I'm saying? Tips on going vegan, vegetarian when living with others who won't. Get your own mini fridge. It's not expensive, but you do need a refrigerator to keep vegetables healthy. Do your own shopping, cook for yourself, period. Like, your choice shouldn't have shit to do with them, girl. How did you motivate yourself? I was just sick and tired of being fucking sick and tired, and I was physically seeing results, so I just stuck with it. How do you resist all the delicious, unhealthy food? Because I love to eat. Okay, so just because there's a big misconception that all vegans and plant-based people are quote unquote healthy. Like, no, there are some things out there that are not good for you that you need to eat in moderation, but it does soothe that craving. So for example, how do you resist? I just go and get a plant-based option. I've always loved a very good burger, you know, and I can't eat burgers obviously, but I'll go to, you know, a burger joint that sells plant-based burger, maybe a Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger, whatever. That's not good for you, you get what I'm saying, but it tastes good and it soothes the craving and no animals are harmed and it's not as bad as the meat alternative, but still not healthy. So that's basically what I do is I just get alternatives. They have plant-based milkshakes. They've got plant-based cheesecakes, cakes. They have plant-based Rice Krispies. They got plant-based Cheez-Its. They have plant-based, I'm just trying to name all the things that plant-based ramen noodles. Like, I'm just naming all the little junk food that I be buying. Like I told you, I be eating hot pickles, boiled peanuts. Do a top 5 favorite vegan finds, hacks, and loves. Keep doing your thing. Love ya, Gemini gang. Well, I'll definitely do that on my vlog channel, I guess. What was the hardest thing you had to overcome when it came to your personal journey? The hardest thing was realizing that certain people only like me when I'm down, or certain people only feel their best self when I don't feel good. And that made me want to distance myself from people. What did you do with old clothes? Did you get them altered to fit your new size? No, I actually donate. I donate a lot of my clothes. I try to donate a lot only because my mom and my grandma both have problems with clothes, and just seeing that growing up, I've always been very out with the old, in with the new. And I know some of y'all might judge me for being on some fast fashion shit because this is a plant-based video, but at the end of the day, I give back, and I feel better giving back to the Goodwill than I do to Plato's Closet. Like, cause I know this outfit would be banging on somebody at Plato's Closet, but at the end of the day, I know that Plato's Closet gonna resell shit for an arm and a leg as if you did buy it at the H&M. So I don't know, I just remember being that girl going thrifting and hoping that I could look cute. So yeah, I give away my clothes, I donate my clothes. I was thinking about opening maybe like a shop to like the really cute clothes, like that I know, okay, maybe I could open up a little section on my website so you guys can buy the secondhand stuff, but the majority of the stuff I've donated already. What is a good guilty pleasure snack substitute for you? I told y'all I love breakfast food, so this isn't really a snack. Like, this is like a whole just guilty, horrible meal that I do when I'm really either hungover or I'm in a good mood and I feel like I deserve a champion ass breakfast. So I love breakfast food. So my guilty substitute meal would be a Beyond Sausage breakfast biscuit with the Just Egg patty, not the Just Egg that you pour, but the patty that they sell in the, like, the little, you know how McDonald's and shit be having them little patties that are egg? Those with some salsa in the biscuit, butter the biscuit, get some hash browns, get some grits, and put some Diet cheddar in that bitch, salt and pepper, put a little butter in there too. Then, you know, top it off with some orange juice. Ooh, okay, you know, it's just my shit. I'm sorry, it's just so good. I don't see why people don't have vegan breakfast food trucks. Like, can somebody do that? Like, if somebody opens up a vegan breakfast restaurant that does like Southern bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese type shit, sign me up. I'll throw all my money at you. Do family and friends bring up your weight change often in real life? Yes, they don't anymore, but they more so did when I gained weight. And then one family member in particular was kind of on some like, oh my God, you're losing weight too fast. And I'm like, girl, but wasn't you, let me shut up. But yes, just to answer your question. How long did it take you to see change? While I was plant-based, I want to say it took about like 2 weeks to a month to see like significant change. Do you think you're going to relapse into eating meat again? Honestly, that shit is not that serious to me. I don't know. I really don't see myself eating meat anytime soon. I was like, maybe when I get pregnant, maybe I'll have a craving or something. But I don't know. And I heard when you're plant-based, you don't get morning sickness and shit when you're pregnant. So I don't know, girl. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on much, if that makes sense. Like, I really don't care. Like, I can have people eat a whole T-bone steak in front of me. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't know. It's not like a huge identity for me, if that makes sense. Do you have any loose skin? I am very blessed to not have any loose skin because I didn't get as big, you know? Like, I feel like loose skin mainly happens when you lose like 100 pounds. I only lost like 40 pounds. I didn't have any loose skin. The only loose skin I had was my boob, a little saggy, girl. It's okay though. Did you get on calorie deficits? No. Again, I don't do no calories, counting calories type shit. Nah. How did you not get bored with vegan food? I'm on day 30. Like, honestly, what I do is I ask my mom certain recipes that she cooked that I like, my grandma, or I'll go on YouTube, look up certain recipes I like, and I'll plant-base them. Okay, but how many times a day were you eating after turning vegan? You gotta eat, y'all. You have to eat, snack, eat, like literally meal plan, do whatever you gotta do, but you need to make sure that you're eating food. You don't wanna be accidentally fasting or intermittent fasting, y'all know the fuck I'm talking about. You don't wanna do anything that's not healthy. I try to make sure I get 3 meals a day, okay? 3 meals a day. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. You don't wanna get your iron levels all fucked up. You don't wanna be passing out here. You don't wanna be, please go outside, make sure you're getting your sun. Like, you need to make sure you're eating properly. So somebody said, how do you not gain weight being vegan? Because I know fat vegans. I did get some people that hit me up before I even made that video being like, how'd you lose weight? And I told them that it was from a plant-based diet, and a lot of them were like, fuck, I grew up vegan. My parents were plant-based, like, and I'm still heavy. And a lot of the times it has to do with genetics. Like I said in my other video, where it's like a lot of us small frame girls think when we gain weight, we're gonna end up with this BBL body when our genetics are not like that. For example, me, I have hip dips. You can't see them because I wear clothes that like shape me well, but I have hip dips on my hips. I'm not insecure about them, but I know a lot of girls that are. And it's like, genetically, that's just what your body is going to do. I feel like where people fuck up is they try to make their goal somebody else's body. My goal has always been my body from the past. Like, I've never tried to fantasize about having an unattainable body shape. Like, I've always wanted what I used to look like. You know, you've never been at one point, or like maybe you're not with a personal trainer that's ever worked with somebody with your body type. Like, you might, that's another thing, you might need a nutritionist, you might need a personal trainer. Like, if you can't just do it on your own and it's not seeing results, it might be a genetic thing. You might need to get some extra help. Did you arrive to your goal weight? Honestly, I don't have a number, but I love the way I look right now, and I'm pretty content. How did eating good change your skin? Okay, y'all may say my skin is amazing, but ever since I went vegan and got off the birth control, I've been getting like little bits of acne. You guys just can't see them because they're very small blackheads. I have them on my nose and my chin, and then I usually break out like right here along my hairline, but nothing too crazy. How did you stop emotional eating? Honestly, I substituted the things that I was snacking on with healthier options. Now I don't really emotionally eat like that. But before, that was definitely an issue. What's your favorite vegan cheese? Okay, I like the chow cheese for mac and cheese and stuff like that. And I like the Daya for my grits. Any family member ever comment negatively when you were heavy? Short answer, yes. How did you reward yourself? I mean, I'm rewarding myself every day, girl. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't rewarded myself. Like, I mean, I bought bathing suits. Your girl thought she was about to show off the body, but then Miss Rona said, sis, stay in the house. How do you stay motivated? Did you hit any slumps? There will be times where like I'll order something and they won't take something off, or like I'll order something and I didn't realize something was in it. I don't beat myself up. In the words of Tabitha Brown, that's my motherfucking business. I even showed y'all in my vlogs, I ordered some hibachi and they had some egg in it. You know, I'll pick it out, but if I accidentally eat some egg, so what?
There's people that are dying.
Okay, so how did you get past the annoying in between sizes stage? Honestly, this is bad, I guess, but this is the truth. I'm gonna be so real with you. If I didn't have somebody that lived with me or that saw me every day, because mind you guys, I work from home, I don't have coworkers, I don't like real coworkers, like I'm not going in an office environment, like I don't see my family every fucking day. So I didn't really have any affirmation that there were changes. But living with somebody, like every once in a while I would feel real shitty, be like, damn, like nothing's happening. Every once in a while he'd be like, huh, you looking good, like you looking different, like oh shit. Or like, you know, every once in a while my family would make a comment and be like, oh, you know, I can tell that you're losing weight. Those little things kept me going because it just reaffirmed for me, like it's not just in here, like it's going on outside in the physical. So yeah, I mean, call that shallow, but honestly, that's the only thing that really kept me from not going crazy is getting positive affirmation, or not even just positive, just affirmation period, that there are changes happening. But that's pretty much it. I'm sorry this video is so long. I don't see how y'all can have any more questions, but let me know in the comments below if you do. I do have some recipes on my vlog channel. If you guys would like some recipes, go follow my vlog channel. I do all my cooking over there, all my personal stuff over there. I also want to say thank you guys for saying that you guys missed the story time. I'm going to be doing a Diva Curl story time and update. I know you guys see my hair right now, it's dry, but I want to show you guys the full, like, how my hair bounce back, I guess, or I don't know what you would call this, but we're gonna talk about it. Let me know if you guys are curious, because people done took my Diva Curl pictures and blasted them all over the internet, did not tag me or nothing. So I'm going to give you from the horse's mouth the real tea on what happened with my Diva Curl instance. Did I go and join the class action lawsuit? Like this video if you guys would be interested in hearing that story time. And yeah, I hope you guys stay healthy. You're all beautiful regardless of what your body type is. I just really want to thank everybody that said that to me. Like, you know, regardless, you still were looking cute, bitch. And that's what I just want y'all to know. Regardless of what your body type is, you is still looking cute. And we can get through this shit, bro. We can get through it. I got through it. You could get through it. We all get into dark places sometimes. And just know you're not alone, sis. Just know you're not alone. And I'll see you next time. Peace.